Me, Myself, and Irene is one of my favorite movies. It's one of my favorite movies because the character that Jim Carrey played, he played this nice guy that treated people with respect, and he did things for people in his community, and he let a lot of things slide. I can relate to that. And in the movie, there's one scene in the movie, um, he was in the grocery store, he was standing in line, and he let this lady, in front of him. And then next thing you know, she had two carts full of groceries and a lot of kids. But Jim Carrey didn't know that. So after that happened, Jim Carrey just snapped. He just got tired of people taking advantage of his kindness, or like taking it for a weakness. So Jim Carrey snapped in the grocery store on that lady for having that much groceries. He snapped on her. A whole nother personality came out of him. The other personality that came out of him, his name was Frank. Frank didn't care. He said what's on his mind. He was disrespectful. He didn't let people run over him. That movie right there, I can really relate to it because that's how I feel. And, I feel like I'm too nice to people. I let too much stuff slide. I bite my tongue too much. And sometimes it drives me crazy. It kind of hurts that I don't, it kind of hurts that I don't get mad. I don't really say what's on my mind to people. It's kind of frustrating. But, one day I feel like I'm going to snap like that, and a whole different personality is going to come out of me. People going to see a side that they never seen before. Because nowadays people are so rude, disrespectful. When you want to be kind, they want to be jerks towards you. People don't have, some people don't have no respect. But I can't lie, like the other day, last week, Friday night, just like my neighbors in the neighborhood, they live like right across the street from me, like a few steps, They had their music blasted, and it was going on 3 o'clock in the morning. So I was trying to tolerate it, but I was like, man, I'm tired of this. So I just got up, I got up mad as hell. I just walked up to them and just yelled real loud, like, hey, can you guys turn your music down? And it wasn't no altercation or nothing, They got up, they got up and turned the music down. They had their car radio on, had the doors wide open, and just had the music blasted. And I didn't care what happened. If it was an altercation, I wouldn't have cared. Because I was already mad anyway, annoyed. It's annoying. So they couldn't get mad because they know they was in the wrong. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. Why you got your music blasted? Why don't you just wait till the next day? When the sun is out, in the afternoon, to do that stuff. Don't do it while people are trying to sleep. Yeah, people don't have, some people don't have, respect, man. And I bet those people didn't expect that from me that other night. So yeah, yeah. I feel like I need to start saying what's on my mind, but I feel like I hold back because what I want to say on my mind is, it's not nothing nice. A lot of times I don't want to say nothing at all. I just want to do something. That's why I just hold back. Because people don't know what's going on in my mind. Like sometimes I feel like a time bomb just ticking. I'm just waiting for that right button for somebody to push. Here at the job, you know, especially people here at the job, because you got some people, that walk around like they, better than other people, and they try to talk to you in a certain way. And I let a lot of that stuff slide, man. Some people talk to you, try to raise their voice at you. I let that slide too. I just don't say nothing. I need to stop doing that, man. I need to stop doing. I need to stop holding back. Yeah, that movie is very relatable. I understood what Jim Carrey. I understood that character he played, man. He got tired of people taking advantage of him, taking his kindness for weakness, and he just snapped. A whole other personality came out that people didn't like. And I feel like I'm gonna be like that one day. If you are like that, you'll get more respect. People will respect you. They'll come at you correct. That's why, a lot of times I don't open up to people either. I don't open up to people a lot. Because when you open up to people, my bad, y'all. When you open up to people, that's when they start, overstepping their boundaries. Yeah, they start overstepping their boundaries. Because when you don't open up to people, they can't figure you out. They don't know how to come at you. But once you let that wall down, you start opening up, people will figure you out. And then they start, saying stuff to you that they never said to you before. And once they do that, you gotta once they overstep their boundaries, you gotta check them right then and there. You gotta put that wall back up and be like, hey, don't say that to me. That's how people do. I did, I opened up to some people before, and then they just started saying stuff like joking around, saying stuff like they never said to me before. And then I just fall back and don't say nothing no more, and let them know like don't say that to me again. You gotta feed a lot of people with a long-handled spoon. Yeah, it eats me up that I don't speak my mind like I should. But then again, like I said, like I feel like if I did, it'll cause an altercation because what I want to say won't be nothing nice. And plus, how I feel on the inside, it'll make me want to do something to that person. It's almost like I'm keeping it safe, you know. And then again, and plus I got control. I somewhat got self control too. Like self control. It takes a lot for me to get mad anyway. It's like self control. You really got to do something to push my buttons. You really got to annoy me or irritate me. I don't get mad real easy. That's one thing too. I just laugh stuff off most of the time. But because you got to think about some things, a lot of things aren't even worth it. Some situations are so small, it's not even worth getting mad over. So yeah, I think that's all I want to say. Yeah, that Me, Myself, and Irene, that's a real good movie. I really like that movie. I want to be a Frank. I don't give a damn about nothing. Say what's on his mind. You know, because I feel like I need to do that. To get the type of respect that I want. Yeah, like being the nice guy. It seems like being the nice guy doesn't get you far. It seems like it don't. Because people run over you. Well, I think that's all I want to say.